Mediocrity doesn't storm into your life. It doesn't kick down the front door, throw your dreams on the floor, and scream, "I'm here to ruin everything you've worked for." No, it's smarter than that. It's quieter, softer, more seductive. It slips in like fog through the cracks of your routine, so gentle that you don't even notice the chill until you're completely surrounded. It whispers, not shouts. "Relax, you've done enough today. You deserve a break. You can catch up tomorrow." And right there, in that calm, harmless whisper, a dream is buried alive. Mediocrity doesn't need to fight you. It only needs to convince you to stop fighting for yourself. It doesn't destroy your life overnight. It simply rocks you to sleep, one comfortable moment at a time. Comfort is the most dangerous disguise you'll ever meet. It doesn't look like an enemy. It looks like peace. It looks like balance. It wears the costume of self-care, but beneath that costume is decay. Slow, quiet, patient decay. Comfort tells you it's okay to rest, but it never tells you when to stop resting. It tells you to take a break, but it doesn't remind you to start again. It speaks the language of love, but means control. Because comfort doesn't want you to grow. Growth threatens its existence. Comfort pretends to protect you from pain, but it's really protecting you from progress. And that's the cruel part. You don't even realize what it's stealing until it's too late. Think of comfort like quicksand. At first, it feels safe, soft, warm, inviting. You step in thinking, "This feels good. I deserve this." But the longer you stay, the deeper you sink. At first, it's just your feet, then your knees, then your whole body, slowly, silently disappearing beneath the surface. And the scariest part? You don't feel it happening. You don't notice the ground disappearing under you until one day you try to move, and you can't. You realize you're stuck, not because something dragged you down violently, but because you stood still for too long. Comfort doesn't rob you with a single grand theft. It takes from you through tiny, invisible withdrawals. One skipped workout, one delayed project, one safe decision instead of the bold one. One more hour of scrolling instead of building. One more, "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow turns into next week. Next week fades into next month. Next month quietly becomes next year. And then 10 years are gone. No explosion, no tragedy, just quiet erosion. The kind that doesn't make noise until the foundation finally collapses. That's how comfort kills. Not with pain, but with ease. Not with chaos, but with silence. It doesn't destroy you violently. It lulls you to sleep. And by the time you wake up, your best years have slipped through your fingers. Here's the truth most people never want to admit. Discipline isn't suffering. Discipline is escape. Every rep in the gym isn't punishment. It's a rope pulling you out of the quicksand. Every early morning isn't torture. It's one more step back onto solid ground. Every hard choice isn't a sacrifice. It's survival. Discipline is not a cage. It's a key. It's the act of reclaiming your life from the jaws of comfort. People think discipline limits freedom, but real freedom only comes from discipline. Because when you master yourself, you master time. You stop being a prisoner of moods, impulses, and laziness, and you become the architect of your own destiny. Each no to comfort is a yes to your future. Each time you push through resistance, you're building the muscle that will carry you through life's storms. Each small act of effort, repeated daily, is a quiet revolution against the mediocrity trying to own you.
Discipline isn't glamorous. It doesn't post selfies. It doesn't seek approval. It's the unseen labor behind every miracle you admire. It's the late nights, the early mornings, the moments when no one is clapping, but you keep going anyway. And one day, the results that seemed impossible will stand before you as proof that you didn't let comfort win. Let's make something very clear. Comfort is not your friend. It's not your safe place. It's not balance. It's a poison served in a golden cup. It promises rest, but gives you stagnation. It promises peace, but breeds regret. It promises safety, but locks you inside the smallest version of yourself. If you don't destroy comfort, comfort will destroy you. It won't do it dramatically. It'll do it subtly, through years of postponement, through habits that feel harmless, through excuses that sound reasonable. You'll wake up one morning, look in the mirror, and see a stranger. A version of yourself that could have been great, but chose easy instead of exceptional. And here's the part most people don't want to hear. As long as you're breathing, you can still fight back. You can still climb out. You can still pull yourself up, inch by inch, out of the pit of comfort you built for yourself. Not tomorrow. Not after I rest. Not once things settle down. Now. Because comfort doesn't wait. It doesn't pause while you get ready. It keeps working every second to pull you back in. Discipline is your weapon. It's your sword and your shield. It's not glamorous, but it's the only thing that stands between you and the life you want. Every morning you rise early, you're taking a step toward freedom. Every time you choose progress over pleasure, you're tightening your grip on your destiny. Every moment you refuse the soft whisper of comfort, you're proving to yourself that you're still alive. Comfort kills slowly. Discipline saves painfully. But only through pain comes rebirth. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop making peace with mediocrity. Stop letting comfort wrap its arms around you like a warm blanket, because that blanket is your coffin. Wake up. Stand up. Fight back. Because if you don't kill comfort, comfort will kill you. So here's how it all ends. Not with fireworks, not with applause, not with a grand victory moment that the world witnesses. It ends quietly, in a room, with you, alone.